Amy here with another week, and my hair is probably dirty. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and click subscribe. That way you know when a new video is out and you can learn more about doing your hair. You're welcome. Today we're going to talk all about box hair dye. Yeah, fun, right? We're going to talk about box hair dyes, the myths, the theories, and the legends. You guys all know that there's legends you've heard about somebody
who knows someone whose friend used box hair dye
and it all went wrong.
Most of those stories are from hairdressers, and it's not just to scare you, it's because we have to fix it. So we don't just say this stuff because we're anti-box hair dye. If you absolutely are going to do something in between anyways, no matter what, we actually really want you to understand what's about to happen when you go to pick up a box of hair dye. You're welcome. If you're looking for me to just simply curse all box hair dyes and look down on any ladies and gents who happen to use them, you can go ahead and click the channel. Are you back to me? Good. If you want to understand what's really going on when you go down that huge aisle and you choose to grab a box with a lady on it like this, or a gentleman on it like this, then come on, join me, won't you? Let's talk about 4 things: saturation, coverage, tone, and lift.
Saturation, coverage, tone, and lift.
Here we go. Saturation. When it comes to saturation, when you pick up a box, you don't really know how much you need. Even if you've been doing it for years. There's different hair lengths. Sometimes you lose hair, gain hair.
Gain hair.
Yeah, that's a thing. But when you're in the salon, we can mix as we go and mix up more if you need it. Now, if you're straightening it in your bathroom with a box and you run out, that's no fun. Knowing the density of your hair is a big thing, which leads me to my next point of coverage. Complete coverage. Some of you have people in your lives to help put color on, run it through every part of your hair, but most of them aren't hairdressers. They've never been taught how to do it other than looking on the back of the box. So when it comes to coverage, even if you're sectioning your hair, it's not getting evenly through the back parts of your hair. You have to be okay with some of the spots that are going to be towards the back and thickest part of your hair when you can't really separate every single thing and cover exactly how we do with our patterns in the salon. Which is mainly noticeable if you go to wear a half down, half up,
or go to pin some of your hair, or wear a headband.
A lot of those spots can become noticeable. Again, you have to make the choice that you're okay with some of the spots that are lurking behind your head. The main advantage that there is in the salon as far as coverage is your hairdresser is standing on all sides of your head. It sounds painful.
Standing on all sides of your head. You know what I mean.
They're standing, they can move around and look, okay? They can move around to that part of your head and make sure every thin little layer is covered. Okay, now let's talk about tone. And with that, we're really talking about those numbers that are on the boxes.
Please note, the new number is...
Every brand has its own little devices to try to communicate with you what hair shade you are about to end up with. And depending on what's already on the ends of your hair and what your natural color is coming out of your roots, your result may be a little bit far away from warm chestnut praline that is on the box. Here's an example for you. Trying to go dark over highlights can take some unexpected turns. Did you grab a natural ash? You could end up with green across a few main highlights that you have in your hair. Did you grab a nice, warm, natural shade?
Honey nut mocha latte? Sounds perfect.
It does sound perfect, but you could also end up with a nice tone over your roots and a little touch of orange across your ends.
Speaking of orange,
hair dye
will never lift hair dye.
Whether it comes in the box, tube.
Hair dye will never lift hair dye. Dye won't lift dye.
Are you writing this down? Maybe take out your phone, or if you're watching on your phone, pause it. Pause. Write a note in your phone.
Dye will not lift dye.
I don't care what the box says. If they show a blonde shade on the box, you could end up with roots exactly or close to that light shade. You could very well end up with your natural hair, your roots, just like that shade or something close to the shade on the box.
I mean, I know I did the brunette on my hair over a year ago, but it's definitely all gone. This Father Mother blonde would be perfect to go to that wedding this weekend. Yeah.
See, that's where people go wrong. That hair dye that you did a long time ago, it's still lurking in your hair. And it's gonna stay on your hair until that hair grows off your head. And by grows off your head, I mean until you cut it. So if I did something last year about here, it's just going to keep growing down and down and down. See? Months and months and months and months.
Months and months and months and months.
A year maybe.
If I tried to dye all that natural hair and it kind of looks the same, the hair that was processed will react differently than your natural hair. It's not going to lift the same. It's going to be a different color. Okay, can I get you to nod?
We understand.
Unless I cut all of that off, it will be there.
Forever.
Or until you cut it off.
Okay, so I hope talking about saturation, coverage, tone, and lift made a little bit of sense as to why all hairdressers are
Cautious.
when we hear somebody's going for a box dye. Okay, if you really want a new look, please call your salon, talk to your hairdresser, see if there is a rinse, and talk about your price range. Talk about your budget. See if there's something you can do, whether it's just a cut, but maybe freshen it up. See if there's a way to do just a couple foils to make your hair look fresh, or maybe even just a temporary rinse over your hair to make it feel different for the next month or so. And then, if you ask their advice, listen to what she has to say. And the reasons behind it. We're not just against box hair dye. We're against you having to pay more for us to fix it after when your hair is two different colors. That's our main goal. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of My Hair is Probably Dirty. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share, especially if you either use box dye yourself, know other people that do, so at least more people can be aware of what's going on. And as always, go ahead and comment down below and tell me all about your hair problems, so I can get you the answers. You're welcome. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Where'd you learn to say that?
I'm supposed to be saying that.
Okay, so welcome everybody.
Welcome to another show. We would like to board you. My hair's probably dirty.
We would like to board them.
Yes.
I hope they're not bored.
Yes, they are.
Bored means they're not having fun.
Oh,
You hope they're having fun, right?
right. They're having fun.
Oh, so hope we don't bore you?
No, other people are bored. We would let you know what we can do. Show them your tricks.
Show my tricks?
Yeah, to them, and then I'll show them to my tricks.
Okay, so my tricks were going to be, like if they have this part of their hair, if they don't want it to show, I was going to show them how to style it where their roots don't show. Is that fun?
I don't think so.
Well, what's your tricks? You're leaving?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to show you my tricks. Is what I can do. I can do the greatest dance. Big Bear, you're supposed to be up here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the show's gonna start in a minute. What did you say? We're starting the other party for the other kids down there. Big Bear, you have to get over there. Why are you not being over there? Is that another camera?
It's called a Polaroid.
What did it do?
Takes a picture and then it prints out.
I want to try that. Mommy, will you give me the camera, please? Maybe of you. I'll do of you. Say cheese.
Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Look, and my picture is a little scary. I see yours. Take another picture for you.
Okay, now you get to look at your pictures. How'd they turn out?
Whoa, now this one's gonna be great.
Who is that?
Me.
And who's the other one?
You. It's very cute.
Oh, thank you.
Not ready yet. Not ready. I need you.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Like come out for me. My hair's probably Google. See you, ladies and gentlemen.
Say thanks for watching.
No, it's not over.
What do you want to teach me?
Like flips.
What flips do you know how to do?
Ballet flip.
You know how to do a ballet flip?
I do, but here. this picture. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would show you. I can't do it. If I can do this. It's very hard to do that. Shows my hair's probably dirty. Good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.